Joy fills me easily and consistently. I am an architect of my own happiness. I am a carrier of joy, and joy is resistance to every form of negativity. Where there is joy, there is strength. Where there is strength, there is peace. Where there is peace, there is power. And where there is power, there is victory. Where there's joy, there is strength. Today, I want to challenge you to jump into joy. The acronym for joy, J.O.Y, is just open your heart. Just open your mind to receive more. And the first step is to decrease your cognitive dissonance. There must be a willingness to acknowledge the difficult that you desire to see diminish. It's easy to complain. It takes intention to change. Jump into joy instead of jumping to conclusions. Have you ever experienced somebody jumping to conclusions, writing a whole narrative about something that has never even occurred? Some individuals find it quite delightful to jump into people's comment section, releasing all types of negative energy. Some like to jump on their soapbox and tell that same story, singing that same song at least 100 times. I kid you not. You don't have to tell me. I want to challenge you to write a new book, not a new chapter. At this point, you need to write a whole new book and name it something fancy. Some individuals jump the gun. This is one of my pet peeves. Have you ever been in mid-sentence? I mean, getting your prolific points across. And here comes somebody jumping the gun, putting their 50 cents in before you can even finish your thought. It's time for you to jump into some joy. Wherever you've been jumping into other folks' business, not sweeping around your own front porch. Listen, you can challenge yourself to jump out of that and jump into something else that feels a little better for you. Janice Whitlock at Cornell University, this is something that she said that I really love. She said, create a joy menu. Have you ever gone to a restaurant and there are like 25 options? And sometimes when people have too many choices, they don't make a choice at all. It has been said that an inch of movement is better than a mile of intention. So she proposes that we create a joy menu. And I brought out my imagination stimulation card where I write notes to myself. In reality, just be a little janky. So she says, go with the number that feels realistic for you as a starting point. I call it, let's go with Fab 5. Your Fab 5 activities that boost your mood, gives you more joy. This is a way you can jump into joy. You saw that I started with a grounding statement. Some call them mantras. Some call them affirmations. They're just positive statements to ground you, to anchor you when it gets a little rough out there. So we're going to jump into joy on this week. We're going to amplify it. And listen, that same generosity of energy that you give freely, I want you to reverse it and bring it back home. Make sure you look for at least 3 good things that are happening in your life. This is how we cultivate joy, when we grow in our gratitude, because goodness is always around. Remember, where there is joy, there is strength. And where there is strength, there is peace. And where there is peace, there is power. Where there is power, there is victory.